In this video, I'm going to cover 5 ways that you can completely destroy your Redbubble journey. We're talking account bans, suspensions, no sales. So although I'm going to be talking about Redbubble in this video, these tips are useful with any print-on-demand platform like TeePublic and Merch by Amazon, for example. Let's jump in. Probably the easiest way to get your account banned is to violate trademarks. So here's an example of Spider-Man, 10,000 results. Here's New York Yankees, almost 4,000 results. The frustrating thing about Redbubble is that these designs will sit up here for months and sometimes even years, but I would strongly encourage you to not pursue this avenue. Here's the Rolling Stones, for example, that's trademarked. Here's The Godfather, which is a movie, that's trademarked. Spider-Man, New York Yankees. You want to avoid all of this stuff and come up with original artwork to avoid getting a copyright or a trademark strike. Another common way you can spin your tires and not actually get anywhere on Redbubble is to use really common niches for your designs. So here, for example, we've got New York, almost 300,000 designs. Another keyword here is funny, and funny is 8.6 million designs. How about cats? Cats are 1.6 million designs. The reason I mention these is that everybody wants to make cat designs. Everybody wants to make funny designs. Here's motivational, 581,000 designs. If you make designs in these niches, chances are very high you're never going to get found. So what I would recommend is that you niche down. Maybe do 2 keywords. So instead of motivational and cats, you could have motivational cats, and there you only have 11,000. Now that's still a lot, but you get the idea. Instead of it being hundreds of thousands, you're now down into the regular thousands, 10,000 and less, hopefully. So you want to niche down so that you can find more specific niches. New York, for example, we have 294,000 results. Well, what if I did New York and then I did 85th Street? 4 results. Okay, so if somebody wanted something in New York for 85th Street specifically, they could then go from hundreds of thousands of results down to 4 results. If you're struggling on Redbubble or any print-on-demand platform, reason number 3 might be because you have bland designs. So what you want to make sure to do is have something that's funny, something that speaks to an emotion of a customer. So for example, here we've got behind every strong woman is her cat. That's a great little design because it speaks to something that's inspirational or motivational. You can also have funny designs. You can have rude designs. I don't want to pick on any one design, but I'm just going to use this as an example. Here's one that says Cat Classic t-shirt. It's so tiny. Realistically, no one's going to pay $24 for essentially a $4 shirt with this tiny little picture of a cat on it. So I would strongly encourage you to pursue where you're doing funny designs, rude designs, cheeky, irreverent, motivational. Speak to the emotion of the client. Reason number 4 why you might not be hitting it out of the park on Redbubble is just a low quantity of designs. So here we've got a store that just has 33 designs in it. There's nothing wrong with these designs. They're actually pretty decent. But with 33 designs, only 33 designs, you're going to see like 151 favorites. That's not a lot. And again, I don't want to say like the designs are bad. The designs are actually pretty good. We just need more of them. And when you get more, what will happen is you'll get more search results and you'll get more favorites and you'll eventually start ranking higher and higher in the results. And it sort of is a snowball effect. Here's another one. This is 53 designs in this store. I love this store, by the way. I love the look of it. It's all this black and yellow stripes. It's a very cohesive brand. It's got a lot of skulls. It's got a lot of mechanical bent to it. And here we can see off of 53 designs, we have 730 favorite, which is really good, by the way. But ask yourself, how good could the store do if they had 530 designs? What about 5,000 designs? Now, I do want to point out, because I know we see this occasional thing on Redbubble. Here's a store where this person has 90 designs. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. 90 designs, 171,000 favorites, okay? This is rare. So I do want to say they're a featured artist. They've got an Instagram account. And so they're doing a lot of neon cyberpunk designs, which are great. So I want to point out, if you have artistic skill on this level, then you can for all intents and purposes, disregard this piece of advice, because this person's got 90 designs and obviously they're selling something because they've got hundreds of thousands of favorites. So I would recommend that either you get really good at art or you crank out a lot of art. It's one of those two things, quality or quantity, or ideally both. Reason number 5 is a really important one, and it's giving up too soon. So I wanted to show you an example of the power of sort of compounding over time. Here's a store that they joined in February 2016. So that was about 5, almost 6 years ago. They have less than 100 designs. They have 93 designs, but they've been up for 5 years. The designs are pretty good. Now they do have some trademarked stuff, SpongeBob stuff. So I don't want to, necessarily comment on that, but for the most part, they have regular, Dream Big, Chicken Nugget. They've just got regular sort of run-of-the-mill Redbubble designs. And as we can see, as we scroll on down to the bottom, we've got 125,000 favorites. Now, the reason for this could be either they've got a huge social media presence, which is totally possible, but regardless, they've been online for 5+ years. So if you're struggling, if you have a store with 100 or 200 designs and you're not making sales, you do need to give it some time. I would recommend you do consistent uploads. I would recommend that you get better at your designs, continue to learn new skills, maybe buy Affinity Photo or buy Affinity Designer, and work on getting better at creating uploads. And also continue to create uploads and continue to create designs. When you do that, good things will happen long term. We do need to be a bit patient. Print on demand is a long-term strategy to earn relatively passive income. So I hope you guys found that helpful. As always, I welcome your comments down below. I hope you found this informative. Hit that like button, and thanks very much for watching. Here's another video on how you can increase your Redbubble skills. Thanks a lot for watching.